watching from around the world to Hangzhou, listed as one of the 7 ancient capitals of China, home to over 12 million people, and this week also home to the top 8 pairs and players in the badminton world, as it is once again the venue for the most prestigious event on the badminton calendar, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2024, all happening here at the Hangzhou Olympic Sports Center. It is day 2 of the competition, which means we're well into the group stage, and it's a must-win scenario for a lot of these pairs and players. Wonderful venue for this season-ending event. And that's what it's all about, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy, today brought out by Miss Zhang Ting, the competition team representative. That trophy will be distributed, of course, on Sunday, and it's something that these pairs and players have been waiting all year for. Of course, if they did qualify for the competition. This is the schedule for the week, and as I said, we're into day 2 now of the group stage. Day 4 will see the semi-finals, that's Saturday, and Sunday we'll see the finals just after 2 p.m. in the afternoon on Sunday. So looking at the order of play here on court 2 for day 2, kicking off with the mixed doubles, Go Sun-hwan and Siobhan Lai, Jamie taking on Midorikawa and Saito from Japan. That'll be followed by the other mixed doubles match, Zhang Zhenbang and Wei Yazin looking for their second win of the group stage against Yang Po Swan and Hu Lingfang. In the women's doubles, it's a must-win scenario for both pairs, Pearly Tan and Tina from Malaysia, and Teresa Jolly and Gayatri Pulela, both looking for their first wins of the competition. Men's singles will follow that. Shiyu Chi is looking for his second win. Kunlavit Vitasan also looking for his second win in the men's singles. And then it's an absolute cracker of a match to end off the morning session. An Se-young taking on Akane Yamaguchi. It's a must-win scenario for Yamaguchi if she wants to stay in the competition. Now, session 2 will kick off just after 5 p.m. local time. That'll start with the women's doubles, Iwanaga Nakanishi against Kasuma and Pratiwi. Hanue will take on Supanita Keitong. After that, in the women's singles, Astrup and Rasmussen against Li and Wang in the men's doubles. We'll follow that. Another men's doubles, Go and Izudin taking on Li and Yang. We'll follow that before the evening session closes out with Anders Antonsen taking on Li Zijia in the men's singles.
耀航程，女士们、先生们，2024汇丰世界羽联世界巡回赛总决赛的比赛现在开始。
Ladies and gentlemen, the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2024 now begins.
首先，让我们用热烈的掌声欢迎技术官员入场。
Let's welcome the technical officials.
Wonderful atmosphere here at the Hangzhou Olympic Sports Center. It's a stunning venue, and the technical officials now making their way out onto the courts to be followed shortly by the players. So this is where we stand right now in Group B for the mixed doubles. Remember, the top 2 will advance to the semi-finals at the end of the week. Bottom 2 will be eliminated. Cheng Tangji and Toei Wei and Dejan Ferdinandsha and Glory Wijaja with the big wins yesterday to put them in the driving seat for Group B. It's always a nervy situation when you're the first pairs or players out on courts. And for the husband and wife combination of Go Sun-hwan and Siobhan Lai, as you can see, just ready to enter the arena.
下来，让我们用热烈的掌声欢迎运动员入场。
Let's welcome the players.
1号场地混合双打，
Court 1, mixed doubles.
来自马来西亚的陈康杰、杜怡伟。
Chen Changjian, Tony Wei from Malaysia.
So once again, as was the situation on day one, both Group B matches being played at the same time to kick off the session. Cheng Tangji and Toi Wei against Dejan Ferdinand and Gloria Wijaja on court 1.
From Indonesia.
2号场地混合双打，
Court 2, mixed doubles.
来自马来西亚
And Gosun Wat, Siobhan Lai Jamie and Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito making their way out now to court 2. It's a must-win situation for both of these pairs after very close matches on day one.
对阵来自日本的绿川大辉斋藤象。
Versus Hiroki Midorikawa, Natsu
Both of these
Saito
pairs taken to
from
3
China.
games on day one. Midorikawa and Saito losing out narrowly. 23-21, 15-21, 21-11 to Ferdinand and Wijaja in the first day. Gosun Wat and Siobhan Lai 21-14, 10-21, 14-21 against Cheng Tangji and To Iwei. There are no easy matches at the World Tour Finals. That's one given. So on the head-to-head, it's a 4-1 lead for
Black or black?
Midorikawa and Saito.
Black for you.
And that's Su Xiaofeng, who will be in the big
Right.
chair, the umpire's
Right.
chair for this one.
Good serve. Who receive first? Who receive first? Do you like?
Court 2, umpire.
So Gosun Wat and Siobhan Lai, regulars on the HSBC BWF World Tour circuit. 34 years old now, Gosun Wat. And there's been plenty of speculation as to when this pair will hang up their rackets, but they've clearly stated that they're going to keep playing as long as they can. Picked up 2 titles this year, 1 runner-up finish and 2 semi-final finishes, and that's what qualified them for this invite-only competition at the end of the year. "31 years old now, Siobhan Lai, born in Selangor, Malaysia. And as I said, ranked 10th currently. They have been as high as 6th in the world. That was back in June of 2018. That was their first result, as I said. Very close match against their Malaysian compatriots, Cheng Tangji and To Iwei. And they did fight hard for that. Now, as for their young opponents, Midorikawa and Saito, well, they didn't actually pick up a title this year, but they did get 1 runner-up finish and 1 semi-final finish as well.
From Korea.
发球裁判员卡尔文·崔西基来自新西兰。
That runner-up finish was at the Indonesia Masters, Super 500 level, and their semi-final appearance was at the Thailand Masters, which was at a Super 300 level. for Go Soon Hwat and Siobhan Lai, well, that was wins at the Malaysia Masters and the Swiss Open, runner-up at the China Open, and also semi-finalists at the Arctic Open and the Japan Masters. So on paper, currently, in terms of running up to this tournament, I'd have to go with Go Soon Hwat, Siobhan Lai. And as you saw in the head-to-head 4-1, that was their first tournament result against Ferdinand Wijaja. Very close 3 games as well. That's obviously the difference by having a group stage format instead of knockout. Every point counts, every game counts. So if you're going to win, win big. If you're going to lose, lose very closely, because those points might just come in handy at the end of the week. So about ready to get underway here for game 1. That's Jeremy Gunn, Malaysian coach that has been helping the Japanese national squad.
On my right, Chen Changjian and Tong Yurui, Malaysia.
Confirmation of Su Jiafeng in the umpire's chair, and he's joined by Jiten Butts,
And on my
who's right
left,
there in the service judge position.
and Colombia Emmanuel Wijaya, Indonesia. Colombia Emmanuel Wijaya, so to Tong Yurui, love ball, play.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Midorikawa and Saito, Japan. And on my left, Go Soon Hwat and Lai Jamie, Malaysia. Go Soon Hwat to serve to Saito, level, play.
So we get underway. Courts 1 and 2 both fielding Group B matches today. So Group 1, or Court 1, we'll see those top 2 fighting for the top spot in the group. Whereas Court 2 here sees these 2 pairs fighting for
One
their
love.
survival in the competition. In Group of 4, you need to have 2 wins really if you're going to cement yourself to move through to the semi-finals.
2 love.
And there's a lot of pairs and players. As I said earlier, Kana Yamaguchi also in this similar situation of having to win today. She's up against world number 1, An Se-young.
Service over.
It's coming up a bit later.
1, 2.
That's nice from Saito.
Service over. 3, 1.
Raced off to a 3-1 lead here.
Service over. 2, 3.
That's great from Go Soon Hwat. Just stepping forward and putting that pressure
3,
on. And
0.
he's got them right back in it.
Too high. 6 silver. 3 all.
Service over. 4, 3.
Nice touch there by Go Soon Hwat.
Service over. 4.
Well, it's good to see that both of these pairs have hit the ground running. The outcome of this first game, of course, is going to be absolutely critical. Go Soon Hwat again using that big
5,
stature of his.
4.
It's a backcourt player that's really taking his shots from midcourt at the moment. Left that well.
6-4. Out.
As I said, Natsu and Saito haven't won a title this
Boston
year. They came close
Watson,
though
out.
at the Indonesian Masters against Zheng Shiwei and Huang Yashong. Of course, made headlines yesterday by losing their first match. They are also another pair that's in the must-win scenario today. They'll be playing later on court 1. First challenge of the day here on court 2. Off the serve and it's in.
Direction in. 7-4. Play.
So after being 3-1 down, go in line now, cementing a good 3-point lead themselves at 7-4.
Eight, 4.
As I said, on paper, for the head-to-head, Midorikawa and Saito definitely leading, but it was the run-up to this tournament that is going to make all the difference. And Gosen Huan Siobhan Lai did have a good run, third at the Kumamoto Masters and the Arctic Open. Add that to that runner-up finish at the China Open, which is a Super 1000. And of course, quarterfinalists in Hong Kong and Korea as well.
Service over.
Those are the last 4 or 5
9,
tournaments.
5.
It's been a complete turnaround in fortune for them. An absolutely torrid time up to pretty much the start of this year.
10, 5.
And then started kicking back into life, and I mean really torrid time. They were really contemplating their future in badminton at one point. With how quickly fortunes can change. Great touch there by Siobhan Lai. Oh, that's just great pressure by the Malaysians.
Service over. 6, 10.
In the end, it's Midorikawa. A good drop shot from the back. So 42-shot rally early on in the first game. Set the tally. Again, great pressure from Gosen Huan, pushing up.
11-6 interval.
So at the first break, it's 11-6 in favor of the Malaysians.
Eleven, 6. Play.
Well spotted by Gosen Huan.
12-6.
And Natsu Saito not looking too happy at all with her service at the moment. surprisingly getting targeted by the Malaysians, who are now rocketing ahead, 13-6. Now this current scoreline will do their group standing great deal of good. As I said, there's about a point difference as well.
14-6.
Currently they have a minus 11 point difference. Midorikawa and Saito with minus 7. So if they can win big, the Malaysians, that's a great little shot by Saito.
Service over.
But if they can win big, that would help
14.
in case there is any kind of tie at the end of the week. Again, Go-Sun-Hwan making all the difference from mid-court. Full attack.
14.
Shot by Midorikawa. And Go-Sun-Hwan is a big man, but just out of reach for him as he's at full stretch trying to get this.
Thank you.
So much experience on this Malaysian side of the net. Midorikawa and Saito have been playing for about 2 years now. So, in terms of experience, certainly it is going to fall towards Go and Lai. That's a wonderful shot by Go-Sun-Hwan, who I think has been my standout player so far of this first game.
10.
Known for his big smash, of course, from the backcourt line. Now he's been pushing forward about 2 or 3 feet and aiming for his big drives. Good reset there.
16.
Very fast pace to this match so far. Just as a comparison, I can tell you now on court 1, it's 9-7 between Chen and To and Ferdinand and Rajaja. 16-10 on this side, and it just shows you the frequency of point scoring. Great pick up by Go-Sun-Hwan. And again. They just seem to have rattled the Japanese pair enough. 17-10, the way the points have been falling, right now it's looking almost inevitable that Go and Lai will be claiming this first game. Just losing that consistency a bit. Jeremy Gunn looking on a bit concerned.
Service
It's
over.
a very easy miss for
11.
Siobhan Lai.
18. 12, 18.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
13, 18.
Again, look at that pickup from Gosun Hwa.
Service over.
Knew exactly where he needed to be.
19, 13.
Switched roles with his partner. From line with a big shot from the back, but look at that. It's all over that interception. Well done.
20.
Well, Midorikawa and Saito look to each other and wondering what they can be doing better, but right now it's just too much pressure coming in from the Malaysians, who have 7 game points. At the moment, she's doing very well in terms of pushing it to the back. That great rotation by them. As Gosun Hwa takes over. Oh, that was a wonderful attempt.
Service over.
Just a bit wide.
14, 20.
Great idea though. Unsaved. Well, you can see there's only one thing on Gosun Hwa's mind as soon as he gets to the shuttle, which is to either send it to the body or send it to the ground. Midorikawa and Saito just caught in this defensive pattern at the moment. Nothing else they can do except send it back for the big lift to the backcourt line. Somebody's gonna have to come forward, and there is Siobhan Lai. Forces the mistake. And the first game is claimed 21-14. This has been great stuff from the Malaysians.
21, 14. Count to 20 seconds. Count to 20 seconds.
So back on court for game 2. And Natsu Saito especially looking a little bit downcast. They have to win this game. They're going to have to win a third. 2 Malaysian coaches, of course. Jeremy Gunn for the Japanese and Teo Kok Siang for the independent players.
Second game.
Gosun Hwa and Siobhan Lai.
Level.
Used to be with the Badminton Association of Malaysia. Started coaching them at the beginning of 2023. Of course, a former doubles legend himself. So an all-Malaysian coaching crew on both sides of the net. Great work there again by Going Live. Really come out firing today.
Service over. 1.
Just wide, but still great idea. Plus their movement has been fantastic so far. Open court for Siobhan Light.
Service over. 1-0.
Again, it's straight onto the attack for the Malaysians.
1.
And it's working out very nicely for them. Big hit from Go Soon Hut, and then Siobhan Lai comes in just to put the finishing touch on that point. Midorikawa and Saito a little bit shell-shocked as to what they need to do next. They can't seem to get any kind of traction at the moment.
1.
And the mistakes are falling. It's a nice return from
Service over.
Roki.
2, 3.
Again, trying to peg the Malaysians back. Siobhan Lai tries to make a move
3.
on the left side, as we see it. Right side, of course. Again, that goes a tiny bit wide. Well, that's better from Natsu Saito.
4, 3. Service over. 4-0.
Just looks a little bit nervy. Saito. As you can see, mistakes keep falling, and she just
5,
doesn't look
4.
like she's 100% happy with her output at the moment. Conversely, if you look at the body language on the Malaysian side, they are laser focused. Great movement there by Siobhan Lai. Oh, wonderful shot from Go Soon Hwat. And again, good rotation from both of them. That was a wonderful point from the Malaysians.
6, 4.
They're moving well. There's the rotation. Siobhan Lai stepping forward, Go Soon Hwat stepping back. Perfect synchronicity. And as expected, a round of applause from my coaching staff.
7, 4.
Just out, no
Service
challenge
over.
coming. It was a deep serve.
5, 7. 6, 7. Service over. 8, 6. Service over.
Very weak serve from Go Sun-hwan.
7-8.
One interesting pattern to play. Both pairs trying to fight for the initiative. Oh, great from Siobhan Lai. Held her ground.
Service over.
Was
9.
absolutely up at the net. Face to face. Refused to move. And in the end, downs the shot. Well, this is a dangerous situation for the Japanese pair. They need something to start working. They need something to start working soon. Again, it's Saito that's just not in. It's not even losing the battle at the net. She's not in the battle at the net. At the moment, it's dominated by Siobhan Lai.
Service over.
So rapidly approaching the second mid-game interval. Malaysians still well on top in this match.
Nine, 7. Sorry, 9-10.
Not dealing with that deep serve well. It's another mistake,
Service
this time
over.
from Midorikawa.
11-9.
So 11-9
Interval.
at the second break. And things looking very comfortable so far for the Malaysians.
Count to 20 seconds. Count to 20 seconds.
然后过后如果还再给的话，一粒2粒我们就走1、2、5。OK。Like,
11-9.
So it is crunch time for Midorikawa and Saito. They need to turn it round right here, or else they are facing elimination.
Play. Service over. 10-11.
Well, currently, everything is moving in their favor, as Dejan Ferdinand and Gloria Wajaja have lost the first game against Cheng Tangji and Toei Wee. Go Sun-hwan and Siobhan Lai will be facing them tomorrow in their third and final group game.
Service over. 12-10.
A good point difference here so far. Try and win as big as possible here. 21-17 in that first game on court 1.
13-10. 14-10.
Gosun Hart has just been too powerful from backcourt, and again proves his worth.
16-10.
So things rapidly falling apart for Midorikawa and Saito.
Thank you. Service over. 11-15.
Well, they need this serve to work. They can't afford to let Go-In-Lai get to 16, 17 points.
12-15.
It's a good start.
Thirteen, 15.
Reactive from the Malaysians, and it's still working. Gosun Hart with a huge shot from the back, and it's enough.
Service over. 16, 13.
Well, sometimes it's good to play within those set patterns that you've practiced in training, but it's also good if you can play reactive badminton. It's exactly what they did in that shot, in that match. Natsu Saito still not looking happy at all. Great touch by Lai. Gosun Hart again with the huge hits from midcourt. So aggressive. Wonderful variety of shots coming from him from that right corner. And it's enough in the end. 17-13.
13.
Cheng Tang-ji and Toei Wee 7-4 up on court one. So things are looking very, very good for the Malaysians at the moment. If they win this, straight games, and then face Ferdinand and Wijaja tomorrow, and they might just be able to sneak in the second spot in the group. Just been sending it back too high, the Japanese pair.
18.
You can't do that
13.
with a player of Gosun Hart's quality. But giving him so much service for that huge smash of his. But they really have turned their fortunes around, the
Thank you.
Malaysian couple. And they're playing some fantastic badminton at the moment. And they have been for the last couple of months. closing in on the win. 2 points away now. In all honesty, Midorikawa and Saito never really got going in this match. They weren't really allowed to. It's been that big hit. That's a classic example of what Gosun Hwa and Siobhan Lai have been up to. 7 match points. 34 minutes in. And that's one save.
Service over. 14-20.
And that's it. Gosun Hwa really the standout player in that match for me. And he finishes it with wonderful shot into mid-court. 21-14, 21-14, score symmetry. 34 minutes. And they've put themselves in a very good position to qualify. As I said, TotalEnergies, which are currently losing on court 1.
21-14.
Not only did they win in straight games, but they also managed to do it with a good point difference as well. So a good run out in the morning for the husband and wife couple, who allow themselves a quick look over to court 1, find out what's going on. So there's confirmation of it, 21-14, 21-14 in 34 minutes, and Siobhan Lai and Gosun Hwa have put themselves in a very good position in Group B. As for Midorikawa and Saito, it is elimination with 2 losses. So now it's going to come down to grade day 3 to find out which of these pairs is going to make the top 2. Coming up next, it's the other mixed doubles group, Group A. Zhang Jinbang and Wei Yaozin looking for their second win against Yang Po Swan, and Hu Lingfang is coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals 2024 here in wonderful Hangzhou, a city that's actually been around since AD 589. It's known for its beautiful scenery. Marco Polo apparently visited this wonderful place in the 13th century and said that this city was greater than any other city in the world. This year, of course, once again the venue for the World Tour finals. So moving on to our second match here on court 2. It's another mixed doubles match, this time from Group A. Zhang Zhenbang and Wei Yazin are in the driving seat in Group A against Yang Po Swan and Hu Lingfang